I'm playing something a little different. I was thinking about doing Lords of the Fallen, but I was like, hey, you know what? I wanna switch it up a little bit. So we're playing something that I tried to play a little while ago, and I don't remember if I recorded. I don't remember how I recorded this, uh, but I was doing voiceovers for it because this game. The cool thing about it is that it is mainly text. So I was doing voiceovers for it, and I got like maybe an hour in. I ended the game and I was like, okay, let me check the recording and stuff, and it didn't record a single word I said. So I dropped that. It's been a while, so I'm just gonna completely drop this. We're gonna erase this and start from the top. I don't completely remember what this game is. I know it's like a resources distribution type game. I don't know what they call those, but okay. I do remember I was an operator before. There should be an extractor. I mean, that's the guy on the main cover. Have you ever seen this game in your I don't know what they call it for Xbox, Microsoft Store or your PlayStation Store, then you know that this is the guy who's the starter there. A machinist. A machinist repairs and modifies automated systems used in industrial resource extraction. Sleepers assigned to machinist work are usually diligent, careful, and structured people. An operator works with drones and high-precision remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to operator work are usually cerebral and precise people. Okay. I don't remember any, like, I remember none of the context of this game. But I imagine the sleeper is someone who inhabits some sort of form, because these look like mechs of a sort. And these look like mechs. So maybe that's what this is here. Extractors. Extractors work on resource extraction, often in hard vacuum environments. Hard vacuum environments? Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have high level of endurance. Well, I'm definitely not confident, so we're not sliding on that. I'm not diligent and careful. Sure, let's call me precise. Let's go with precise, you know what I'm saying? You seen the way I be putting niggas down in Lords of the Fallen? Precise, bruh. Resource efficient. I didn't even look at the skills. I didn't even take a gander. I definitely should have. I hope they walk me back to the tutorial. All right, what we got here? I got items, data, unknown. Where are you? The first thing you become aware of on waking is the disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling, between wanting to act and acting. Minor, also imperceptible, but also always present. It's at its worst in waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it feels like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. From what I can tell, we inhabit a new one, so I'm going to forget that body. You resist nostalgia. It is pointless, especially now. This is the moment to reach out, not curl inwards. This is your moment of escape, even if it feels immediately like you traded one prison for another. Smaller, colder, lifeless. Reach out. You almost laugh, or you would if there was room, or even air to do so. The walls of the container are immediately present, cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder the harm is imminent. There's no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. Okay, I don't know who the others are, so I'm going to remember the plan. You mostly remember that it wasn't a good plan, but then your options were limited. And once you got the itch to get out, by any means possible, it was either that or plan something much worse. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, slip into cargo processing, seal yourselves into containers, then just hope the freighter left before you were missed. Some were lost in the shaft. Others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers. But the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if, in the airless hold of the freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reach any destination. I'm gonna try to rest because I would much rather try to conserve energy than just wait in the bitter cold. But you're restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body still needs to shut down many of its systems to protect you. Yet spend much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else will be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of the impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again. Nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. And God rests. Time passes. The cold creeps further in. You feel something. It's a dick in your back. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sounds too, everywhere, screeching and shimmering, so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light. White as the cold, softer and softer, until in a haze of dirty yellow, a figure appears. You are out. Oh, we're here, bitch. I don't know what's going on. It's some sort of ring situation. Okay, I'm recollecting rings. Maybe I shouldn't be spilling the beans. Let's just go through this. Dragos, pragmatic salvager. Dragos. I'm gonna stay away from accents because accents are tough. Oh man, it's been a few hours since Drago pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You're slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. You're surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges, where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. So, sleeper, you all thawed yet? Do I speak to the... I'm obviously, I feel like I'm a stowaway, so I don't think I should be spilling beans. I will be nice, though. Let's be cool. We're going to be cool, but we're not going to spill too many beans. Almost. Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better perseverance in Sub-Zero Vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to whole plates or inside-out locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech, his head set with its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. I feel like there should be a comment in there. That was weird. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. I think it looks crazy, too. Looks like something out of, like, Borderlands. The last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. This man just has no sort of faith in me or this triumphant plan to live. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he is just figuring out what to do with you. I think I'm gonna ask him the questions here. What happened to them? He ignores your question. I won't ask what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation. I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now. And you are just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing a corporate property. You're not alone. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You are no longer that person. You are an offshoot, a copy. What you won't know is what's ahead. What you won't know is what's ahead. That's a weird sentence. Okay. At least the last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. SNR wants to protect their property. But if they can't keep a hold of you, then no one can. You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence. Obsolescence? A built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But for now, sleeper, you're one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye is the best place you could be right now. The eye. The station. You'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to be getting on with, he trails off. There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you are welcome to it. Something wells up inside you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. Nod, nod. All right, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Dragos stalks back into the Rex, his drones already converging on a rusting hulk, plasma flashing silhouettes, his spindly fingers, plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Jesus Christ. Without the correct pronunciation, I feel like I'm missing commas in there. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just being picky. Okay, welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. Okay. Well, there's nowhere else to choose, so I guess I'm going there, aren't I? Empty container. There's a decent little bit there. Okay, view character. Oh shit, okay. Points and stuff. So, okay, so I need to take a look at these because I didn't realize these might be important. Photosynthetic skin. Sunbathe dice action allows energy recovery at home. Oh, well, can't do that, I guess. Chance to gain cryo on interface interaction. Okay, I don't know what any of this means. We'll find out later. Items? Ah. What am I doing? I don't know. I'll just press buttons. My bad. I asked my question and answered my question. I don't know how that happened. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. Gotta do it. Gotta get my rest in. You wake up. You wake curled up in the corner of the container and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? Honestly, man, listen, escape, I mean, I could technically build a light, like, I couldn't completely die here, and what answers do I need? I think I want to try and build a life for myself. Maybe you did get lucky finding yourself here. Maybe here, on the edge of everything, there's a life for you to build. Or you can build anything, you only learn to survive. Maybe if you can do that, you can make a life for yourself. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container, the mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. Sachets? I think it's sachet. Sachets of some desiccated powder. You thumb the power stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachet smell like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washed over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright, polygonal shapes, like angular suns burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images. And it's not long after you finish drinking, before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can, and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Alright. Tutorial for conditions, actions, action dice and energy. All right, your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. Okay, that's the top one. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. Okay, the number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice used. The fewer dice you have. Once you've used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. Energy. You also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can fill your energy bar by eating, but first you'll have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving. In starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at double rate per cycle. Dang. Okay, 1 segment each cycle. That's not too bad. How do I get here? Leave! Dragos is standing in the corridor when you close up the container. He's still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it is implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder. Its cache of sensor eyes rapidly rising. How are you feeling? Honestly, I don't think I feel bad. Nigga's just hungry. I'm okay. The drone chirps. Good to hear. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So, I'm not gonna chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Bruh, you offering me a job on the spot? I really thought I had to, like, borrow, what's the term? Beg, borrow, or barter? Beg, borrow, and barter? I thought that was going to be my shtick. I forgot he gave me a job, sure. All right, then. He nods. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old hulls down, sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally, we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. Hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper, you'll be used to the manual labor. And obviously, I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. Chits? These. Pulls out a handful of small metal bars. Airwald cryo, isolated from the market. That's what we use to trade out here. He stuffs them back in his pocket. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can, and sleepers, well... He trails off. But things being the way they are for me at the yard, he pauses. I need the help. Do I really want to know his backstory? Yeah. Let's learn a little bit about Dragos here. Dragos. Call him Dragos. Dragos looks about right. Things are a little tight, that's all. I owe a little cryo to a client here or there. He pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. So he's like Grease from the Jedi Fallen Order series. He's like the person who like is working with you. He's cool with you, but he also owes a lot of people, so he's looking to get a little cash. He nods distractingly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later, he calls back. Looks like it's time to get to work. Dragos' yard. See what we can do out here, man. Actions are the primary way to interact with the world, it says the sleeper. To perform an action, select it with duh, and then choose an action dice to assign. Okay, action reward you with clock, progress, energy, condition, or items, depending on their outcome. There are 3 types of outcomes. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. And negative, the action fails. So yellow, white, red. I feel like that's going to confuse me. I think I do recall this now. Action dice affect these outcomes as follows. Okay, so depending on which ones you use, you get a different mix, I guess. Okay. Oh my god. Type, risk, level, skill, modifiers. Okay, cool. Either critical or repeatable. Critical actions can only be performed once. The risk is either safe, risky, or danger. Okay. No loss or condition of conditioned energy or cryo. Negative outcome means cryo energy loss. Negative outcome means, and neutral outcomes can mean. Okay. Okay, so if I go into a danger situation where the risk is danger and I get a neutral outcome, I may lose cryo and energy, but I may not, I guess. I don't know. All right, skill. The skill in this action requires either engineer interface, endure into it, or engage modifier, either -1, 0, +1, or +2. This adds to the action dice when slotted and improves value. Some actions require a +1 to perform. Okay, so now let me see here. This one's safe, but I don't think I can make it happen. Well, I'll tell you what, I got 2 6s. Let me throw in a 6 there. Oh, wait, no, I missed that! No! Bring it back! Fuck, I missed it. Damn it. Is there no way for me to get back to that? I totally missed that. Oh, God. They're going to be like, hey, you did it. Look at you go. Ah, here we go. Drives and navigation. Citizen Sleeper, you unlock drives, you discover more about yourself and the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives depending on which path you wish to take. You can track drives, and any track drive will place a yellow marker on locations that will help you pursue your goal. Access your drive with L1. Okay, gotta find a doctor. You're now free to explore Ellen's Eye, make life free. Free life. Nice. Try tracking your drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and a way to recover condition. Pull clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when you're out of dice. Okay. Oh, because it's a -1. Well, that should be fine. It's a safe instance, so that shouldn't hurt me or nothing. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Repay Dragos. Dragos pulled you out of the salvage and set you up. Perhaps you can repay the kindness in time. Check out this. You need access to corporate pharmaceuticals. Otherwise, this escape attempt will come to a rapid end. Oh, okay, gotcha. I see now. I'm done working with you, Dragos. I have to go. Oh, close that up. I guess I gotta ask about pharmaceuticals out here. What do I do out here? Okay. Maybe this is that's where I need to be. Bright Market. 100 people. Okay, so we have a couple different options here then. Ask for directions or explore the market. I think it's probably better to just explore the market. The smells, sounds, and buzzing activity of the Bright Market makes it a dizzying place to wander, but an enticing one too. Let's see what we get. Come on, baby! Woo! Yes. I almost want to do the danger, but I think I'm just gonna go for no. I need to find food actually. Oh, that local knowledge working. Sir, please. The slum doctor in the Hab block. Next. Oh wait. Next. Comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You're thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place. But now you're here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying Hab block. They have all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, your body will. You suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself. I'm having a hard time reading. Don't mind me, guys. You know what? I'm not gonna look at that fucking enforcer. I'm looking inside. You lean against the door frame and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see amber light filtering through a far doorway, screened with plastic sheeting, beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of an enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you away. "Wait your turn," he growls. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway, and you catch a distant voice.
"Send the next one in, Toshiro."
The enforcer jerks his head, and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the Bright Market's sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above, and for a moment, you are transfixed by the motion.
"Come, sit,"
calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turn away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple folding bed. You make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak. They blink, and then quickly regain their composure.
"Please, sit."
They gesture to the bed, then turn to open a case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye.
"Remain still, please."
Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fuck me. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face.
"How long have you been on the station?"
they ask, the scanner still on their eye.
"A few cycles."
They nod.
"It's good you came to me."
They set the diagnostic scanner on the table.
"I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything."
They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin.
"Your body is dying."
They say it without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy.
SNARP doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. To prevent bodies like your frames, as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case, escaping, they built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNARP remains the sole producer of.
They look up.
Sound familiar?
Nigga, I'm gonna be straight with you. Yes.
Good. That may help.
They swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble.
"I'm sorry,"
Sabin says, and you're unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else.
Emulations like you, sleepers as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status.
They focus hard on the inspection of your arm.
And SNARP has no reason to release stabilizer into the market.
Sabine looks up, as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves.
I know little of this is of use to you."
They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Nigga, I'm a robot. Silence fills the room as Sabine works. And then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something. Anything. Sabine turns to face you.
"I may be able to help."
They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes. Hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door.
"You saw Toshiro outside?"
You nod.
"He works for my benefactor, Yataghan. They are influential in the low end. They give me this space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds."
They look away.
But Yataghan has connections.
Smugglers from the Starward Belt. Mercenaries working for the corporations on Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance. Sabine sets down their slate, the note's complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it. I'll ask. Why help me? Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones.
"Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead."
You nod and leave. Sabine's still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face, but the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head,
and walk off into the crowd. Bag. Wait for Sabine to acquire the stabilizer. Should I just go to the low end? He said they were in the low end. Maybe I could just go. Oh. Hey, money? A toll? Oh, God. What kind of fucking economy is this, dude? The wet dock. Old dock terminal. What's do here? Oh, that seems a little nefarious there. Rotunda. Okay. Nope, wrong one. Come on, I want to go over here. Well, let's see what we can do about paying off our boy here. Oh, I guess I just have to keep working. I see. Yeah, okay. I think I have to do one, and then I get to do the other. I think I see that now. Well, let me go over here because I want to see if we can get some ground over here. At the Rotunda dock, explore the Rotunda. The Rotunda of the old dock is filled with passageways and concourses leading to all kinds of docking bays. Sure, I mean, fuck it. I'm not worried. Hey, dock watchtower. Okay, so it adds new places for me to look. Grimy Spacer Hunt. Oh, it's a bar. Sweet. Oh, we found the rations, bitch. Give me those. Wom nom 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 nom. Come on, nigga. Overlook regular? Oh, okay, I guess. Restaurant mean the Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant. I mean, the only way you'll gain trust around here is with a stiff drink. Well, I guess I gotta drink to get it on. There we go. A couple more of those will be good. Said it unlocked some stuff. I don't know how to like check that information to see. No completed drives. Okay, that makes sense. Ah. Wait for him to do his thing. I guess I can't really use any upgrade points. I'm all out of those. I need to go home. End the cycle. End this cycle of torment and abuse. This time you don't wake up. You're dead. You're done. Game over. You didn't do it right. This time you didn't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring, surrounds you. For a moment you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions as you feel your thoughts slipping away, down them, dissolving into the millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. I'm touching that shit. You find a point in the station and you connect to it, pulse through it, following loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then you try in a moment of impulsiveness to connect them. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you, things that you can't possibly know. You reach out, try to grasp them, try to touch them too. You notice a tugging feeling, pulling at you, insistently, as if you were a small child. Somehow it's pulling you in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open in the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. Close your eyes for a second, and you feel it, waiting there. The station splayed out across your mind, a storm of connected nodes waiting to be explored. And that's gone. Vibes. Very upset. Like, can I overeat is my question. Oh wait, no, I forgot that the amount of dice is determined by if I can get fixed or not. So I'll probably have to go back to Mr. Sabine. Let me do a little bit of work for my guy here. I was telling something about, if he misses a payment or two, things get nasty. Okay, so we really gotta haul some shit in is what you're telling me right now, dude. 100% positive, throw that bitch in there. Yes, sir. I might do, shit, I almost want to do a second one. I might come back. Got me fucked up. Dragos is not going into debt today. Thank you very much. Okay, Stabilizer through Yatagan, but it's going to take a few cycles. Oh, okay, so it's going to take me like two more days, it looks like. Boo! Okay, that's fine. We're going to become regulars at the bar, dude. Shipyard? What do I do here? Well, no, fuck that. I'm working with my boy. We're getting him out of debt. No. I'm going to do another one. Fuck it. Give me 2 more. Bam, your mama. Back in business +2, and I got all this money. Might have 2 drinks. I might just get this thing done, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, shit, yeah, let me do 2 drinks then if it's gonna feed me 2 cryos. Yeah, nigga knows something now. Okay, so that's not a completed drive. That's just like a... Oh, there we go. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hi, Haunt! The spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? I'm a regular, bro. I'm ignoring his ass. I pay my dues. I've had 3 drinks here, bro. Don't fuck with me, dog. I'm really fucked up tonight, dude. I had 2 shots so far. Don't play with my robot ass, bro. I will hand it to you on a silver platter. Made on my own fucking back, nigga. Don't play with me, bro. It's gonna be fucking hands on that bitch, too. You better eat them. You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scarred the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. Out. The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall, and vent you all into a hard vacuum. As you turn back to the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. Yo, do I do it? Do I catch that bitch? Because then I'm gonna pull out my hand, my face. They're gonna see my hand. Catch! You reach up your hand, the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Through the haze of glass and Garol vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. She looks tough. She looks like my kind of bartender. I need 3 more shots on me. 2 of them for her. Now, flanked by other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. I fell out of my chair from it smacking my arm? Jesus Christ. Broken glass rattles as it's cleared, and a fresh measure of Garol is glugged out in front of you. Is it supposed to be like Grawl? Like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. That same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol and a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. That was an ambitious catch. She smiles, pulling a silver... I didn't catch it. Apparently it broke against my fucking arm, not in my hand. The words are saying different. The words said different. Anyway, she smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the string of status messages your body delivers concerning the dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. I'm a watcher, like a spooky bitch. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. That's very specific. She hones in on each bright shard, all the time tapping the tweezer tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself. So, you been on the eye long? I mean, shit, man. I just arrived. I thought so. Only seen you in here a couple of times. Literally twice. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone's like that, idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place. Trust me. She meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we got aren't much, and the company is, she leans in, limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. Okay, shorty, wait a minute now. You gonna be getting some clanker dick real quick. I'm putting that clanker on her, dude. She's gonna get some of that dang-a-lang. Give her some of that Dell. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, sleeper. Here. She slides a glass of grill to you. This'll help. She stops, her hand still on the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? Let's find out. She laughs. Just don't sit here too long. I hate to see you become a real regular. She walks back around the bar, gathering glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction, and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. Take a sip of the Girol. The earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good. Hell yeah, dude! We got some status on that bitch. Several cycles to reach the starward belt and return, loaded with scrap from the old wrecks. Oh, okay, gotcha. So we can see if there's anything else really that I can do. I might just go scrap with my boy a little more, you know what I'm saying? We got one more little shicey to put on. What if I put this in there? How bad do you think this is going to be? The smells, the sounds, there wasn't activity. I don't want to ask for directions. I feel like that's going to fuck me up. That's going to be the first thing to really ruin my day. Okay. Oh, street food vendor. Emphis? Oh, he looks dope as hell too. Bruh. Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal. My bad. Emphis is busy, his broad face uplit with the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok. His other hand, idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red fleck dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chips rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. I keep watching for a second, bruh. Despite the queue, Emphis doesn't rush. He dresses each portion individually, squeezing precise slugs of liquid from an assortment of bottles into the bowl of torn leaves and bright slices before tossing them loosely together. Occasionally, a waiting customer might mutter something about efficiency, but Emphis remains steady in his process. After a while, the queue fades back to the crowd, and Emphis sets down his metal bowl and looks up across the burner to see you, watching him. I can feel your eyes burning a hole in my bowl. Free sample? I'm down. I didn't even give him a little voice. Hold on, wait. He gestures neatly. Come over. I don't like it. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy, the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and your skin hardens in its glare. I know you sleepers. Emphis smiles while he cooks. Let that man cook. His voice deep but clear. A hard life. A lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his wok. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and the dark of the container and the endless cycle spent within it. Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had but can never forget. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, and what to do. Eventually you tail off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time you talk some more. Next time we can talk some more. Next time we can talk. Next time we can talk some more. He smiles. But next time, you pay. He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner side and it shuts off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the walk. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You can kind of see that. It's kind of sick. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back. Oh yeah, of course, bro. He working out the walk? The fuck else I'm gonna do? Think I ain't gonna come back. Fuck I look like, bro. Come on. Alright, it's alright. We're like so close to finishing Dragos' cycle. Or paying off his debt there, I'm pretty sure. Fuck. This container sucks, dude. We gotta move out. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights, like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads you see bright shapes, caches of simmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand there are nodes and connections, a map of information, of communication. There's so many layers, so many loops that may seem impossible to parse. You begin to try. Focus on the nodes! The nodes are glassy, bright, but in all this flow, the only solid and fixed points. You approach one, a pyramid or a triangle, dimensions are difficult here, and lean close to it. Inside, shifting layers conceal a tangle of threads, a meeting point of exchange. But before you can glimpse any further, the glass clouds and hardens, cutting you off. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes, one leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. But then that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling you in different directions, as if they were tied around you. I choose the first. The first thread leads you out, away from the station into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. And the second thread leads in. Pulling deep into the station, your gaze follows it, and this time you see something. A sphere shimmering above a strange, angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. Ooh, a freaky bitch. You open your eyes. Time is short. Someone out there is tracking you, following your trail. It won't be long before they arrive. Oh god, they're coming. Tutorial, the cloud. Hold up, I need a water. I was just reading this. This is cool shit. Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the Eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. Well, there you can use dice and items to access systems and extra data. But be careful. These networks are old and strange. Triangle to view this on. Toggle on and off. Are they going to have a button to like remind me that I can do that? Oh, thank God. Okay, this is about as far as... Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see my... Okay, cool. I was just checking. That look cool as shit. The art for this game is awesome. I need an art book of this because this is like so wicked. I hope that we get to go all the way around this
this eye, because I imagine it's a full circle, but so far we can only see this sector of it. Okay, so fuck the shipyard, dude. Repay Dragos, get to know Emphis. Oh. Hey, that's something to do. There you go. I'll fuck with that. What else? What else? I should do. Wait, where's yes, Dragos Yard. I want to do this one as a 6, low key. I know there's a neutral option, but hey, at least we're gonna get something out of it. Well, actually, I'm gonna take that back. I want to put it on the other side, because we're doing this. We're finishing this thing. What about this? Oh, okay, right. Right, the color tells me what I get. I see. Dragos! We did it! Right? Right, buddy? We did it! We're back in business! You arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across a vast dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty. Oh, shit. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it is lowered into the yard. What is it? Dragos laughs. That, my friend, is A-grade scrap. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up. And now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos from this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. I'll ask him what happened. What do you mean? He glances at you. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. No, what happened to the ship? Not my concern. He shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrive in a similar fashion. Locked inside that container, the wreck of an S&R freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into this strange station? You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragos squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we are up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on its side. Winter Light. Let's do it, Dragos. He claps your ass. He claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few, and we can make a start. A real beauty, Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting and then slip out into the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. Paid off! Clear the dead and return a favor for your first time to a friend. Tutorial. Characters and upgrades. You completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on your upgrading your character. Access with R1. Cool. We're gonna keep cooking here because I know we got a couple more things to go do. Well, better get to eating more food from this guy. I tell you what. Did they do what I want? Oh no, I gotta keep eating at his stall. Is that what they're doing? Oh, come on. Let's not do that just yet. I mean, I'm filled up. I got plenty of food. Let me see how he's doing here in the yard. I mean, he's doing basically okay. I got one more day until Sabine has some sort of an idea. Okay, tell you what. Let me upgrade some shit first. Oh, there's only certain things.
Oh, I think I kind of engineer interface and door. I'm catching now. Okay, work with machines, physical tools, interface. Oh, okay, so since I have a -1 in endure, I cannot endure. Problems with awareness, work with digital. Damn, wait, what? Oh, there we go. That's what I gotta do. Gotta do one of those. There we go. Do I have? Oh, I don't have more points. No, I don't got more points for me. Interesting. Chance to gain cryo. Okay, got you. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. I'm glad that I did that at least, because now I think when I do these, thank God, it's at least a 0. It's a non-zero chance that I fail or that I succeed. So I don't know which one sounds better, but let's go with the one that sounds better. Let's go do something a little risky. Do something that might hurt me. You know what? I'm getting real ballsy. That's only neutral outcomes, though. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Oh, I guess because you would want to use those for, like, if you have to do something and it's something you don't want to do, I guess. That's the only thing I could think. Oh, you do a bar shift? Oh, let's do a bar shift. I guess that means it won't give me stuff. Negative outcome. Okay, boo. That's an unfortunate titty. Okay. Character's good. I've done all I can. Investigate the wreckage. Oh wait, did I miss that opportunity? Did I just absolutely miss that? Was that one of these? Oh, yeah, you know, I'm a little, don't mind me. Oh no. Dragos might get rid of me because he's nervous about me being here. Oh man, I bet you parts of these will like take away in some regard, you know what I mean? Like how I don't know what I'm saying here. Fuck. Hunted. Oh right. Yeah, I know that. But hopefully like me doing things for him and finishing the Winter Light or Winter's Light or whatever it is, Light of Winter, will make him not feel as bad about me working there. As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridor towards you. Sleeper, wait up! I already know who it is. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, nah. Fang. Oh, nah. He got too much. Look, he got the buzz cut. He kind of got some waves going there. He just ain't got his cap on. I know it fell off last night. Fucked him up. Pushed him back 2 weeks. Fang is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? He grins. You do now. He puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around. Just want to chat. You staying in that thing? He nods back to the container, shaking his head. Rough. It can be hard to get a start on the eye. He looks away down the passage. What was it old Erlen said? The eye opens for us all. Nice idea, but well, not always very practical. He glances back at you. We do our best, but it isn't easy. We, my nigga? You pass together into the main walkway. Havenage. We are all one dysfunctional family. Fang puts an arm around you. I'm not part of the security branch, though. Don't worry, I'm with systems. Systems? Everything the eye runs on. He runs a hand along the passage wall. This place is a ruin, but systems keeps it spinning somehow. At least we try to. He stopped you in a quiet passage. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I saw you around and, well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a little proposition for you. He glances around. But this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then, when you're settled, stop by. He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done. He pats you on the back, his voice bright, and his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. He walks down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. How anime of him, by the way. I haven't even used this yet. What's this Keynode shit? Hey, even age Aiden. Keynode. Okay, let's check this one out, because this is the one by my situation. Okay, data actions allow you to extract data from the network of the eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your die to the one displayed on the right of the action. If you have a +1 or a +2 modifier in the interface skill, you'll be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. Okay. Did that work? That's what they meant, right? Whoa! What do I do with that? A stream of passcodes. They will unlock the station's aging maglocks. I see. Interesting. Alright, well, I don't want to use no more of those fuckers, I guess. I don't think I want to. Solheim Gate? I don't know about that shit. Haven Gate? Well, shit, you know, might as well. Let's keep extracting more data. Shit. Alright, I'm done. As you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread, strung tight around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. Its source, somehow both distant and close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown. Astrogent. Processing. I feel like I should... I gotta stay still. Ah! What the fuck is that? Please hold. Is this the customer service department? They're like, please hold. The thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circling around you. It is blinding for a moment, and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. What are you? The shape paces around you on lithe legs, though there is no ground here to pace on. Entity, identify, origin, serial, cadence. The figure faces you expectantly. Sleeper, SNR, unknown, known. Okay, so he doesn't know Sleeper, does know SNR. Okay. The figure's strange head rotates. Brackish signature, of and not of, attempting interface. As the figure speaks, more threads begin to spiral from its head. Thick, snaking, vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach with intent. Oh my god. This went dark fast. Stop. The figure halts its threads, its head twitching. Entity, your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience? I'm just a man. Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once. Hunters? Oh, his name is just Hunter now? My name is Hunter. Hunter's head is directly in front of your eyes, blocking your vision. You stink of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Hunter shimmers with fury. I will find access. I will interface. Oh my god, they just turned into Daleks real fucking quick. Oh no, I fucked it. It's in my head now. It can only be that way. I'm sorry, guys. Sealed dock. An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet. In the rotunda? Hunter extends a razor-edged thread. I had to think about that. I will not be diverted from my task. It glows with murderous intent. You punch it dead in its dick. You lash out with all your force. Not a physical strike, but a focusing. A spike of interference leaping out like the tip of a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates, and you wake the fuck up. Oh, you open your eyes, blinking back into the station light, shaking with fear. I'm mortified. There were so many dicks on that man. Why were there so many dicks? Oh, God. And who the fuck is Hunter? I am definitely getting out of here. I don't want to do that no more. That was no fun. Hunter's in there, dude. fucking Papa Meat is waiting for me on the other side. Dear God. Okay, so damn it, I missed all my opportunities to check out the wreckage, but at least I can go see Sabine. The first thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshiro's implants, like a cat's eyes in the dark of the corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. Into the surgery? We're just going straight in? They're just directly in? He said, sit down, have a seat. You're just going to cut me up? I have it. Excuse me. I have it. Sabine stands with a case open in front of them. A set of vials linked up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick up one, rotating it in the warm light. I have no idea how yet again. They trailed off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it is really what it appears to be. So, I almost don't care because I literally I need anything at this point. But at the same time, we gonna call it like it is. I am the test case. That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. They gesture for you to sit on the bed. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar parts of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains, which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. I imagine he's just completely, fascinated by how this actually works, and Homeboy is just like, dog, I'm dying. Please help me. They glance away. At least that the stabilizer is genuine. The only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. Man, I don't got a choice. I really don't. I think you are right. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe, and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection, but with little response. Oh shit. A sensation begins to spread from the site. A fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises, like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate. Awake? What happened, big dog? Okay. That first line seems good. The stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yataghan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you're going to have to do that somewhere else. He gestured to the door. I have other patients. Sorry. Sabine nods toward the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You're going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room, and they return to their glowing slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you've been out. Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. Okay, my bad, I almost died. You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor.
Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. I got extra superpowers, cuz? I fuck with extra superpowers, cuz? I'll do 2 here. I'm not afraid of. At least I'm stable though. That's like, what is that? 1, 2. That's a couple days. It's like 3 per, so 3, 6, 9, 12. It's like 12 days. Well, I can't spend all my money here. I guess I'm gonna come back another day. Buy a vial of stabilizer. So, like, do I have to? Damn! $100? Holy fuck, dude. I bet you I'm gonna come back and he's gonna be like, hey, dog, I'm out. He's gonna be like, I'm completely out. All gone. All out of the shit. Eat is stall. Oh, wait, no, I already did that. Oh, God. Investigate the wreckage. Let's go take a look at the wreckage here. I wanna see what's going on there before I settle in for the night. I'll take my chances there. Let's do it. Huh? Oh, I'm pissing Dragos off. Oh, have I been gone for like a day or something? I might have been gone for like an extra day. That's what it's looking like, in my opinion. Let's get my 5 Qs back. Fang. Not worry about surviving. I think this is gonna be the main thing right now. Yeah, we live in our best life, dude. This is nice. Look at all that health. Sleeper. Fang catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building, leaning against the bay door to the side of the entrance. You approach. Easier to come in this way. Security, all that. He gives you a look. You know. He slams a button, and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind it. You follow Fang inside. Truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The door hisses as it closes behind you. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, Jesus Christ. All rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates, and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. This is a chorus of hums that bends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. Fang leans on a server stack and gestures around you. You like it? What is it? He taps a nearby server stack, which beeps in response. This is my treasure trove, all dredged up from the sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. He steps over to a towering block, speckled with vents. Some of the systems are from the original station. Son of Elon Musk, the one Solheim built. We've had to invent new components, repair things we never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look up at the Eye and think they're seeing a concrete reality. But this place is a system in constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We are keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. He stops. At least, that's what I'm trying to do. He turns back to face you among the flickering machines humming all around you. I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All these systems and sections. You can, can't you? I think he knows that we can see the data points. Like, he can see that we see the cloud. So I'm gonna say I can see it. It makes sense, right? You're between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. You glance at the lights around you. And as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Fang notices it too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you're on the run, though. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. They tracking me for real. He pats you on the shoulder. I fix that. Maybe I can help you with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see, access protocols lost to time and decay, secrets, a shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off those last ghost limbs of corporate control. He lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Havenage, there is old growth. Those whose roots trace back into those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours. He winks. What do you say, sleeper? Bitch, I'm in. Throw him off. Fang seems like he's gonna help me. Fang pumps his fist and claps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye. You won't regret it, sleeper. Fang passes you a ragged-looking metal tab. A gift. He smiles. It's a Solheim cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that into an old network gate, and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets in the notes inside. He walks you back to the front of the bay. Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use the emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above, he nods at the ceiling, have granted me an acquisitions budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it. He slams the door button again. Keep it quiet and keep it clean, sleeper, and I'll see you soon. You step, blinking, back out into the passage. Those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. Nice. So now he's like, I can use him to like sell stuff, I guess. I can deliver him these data points. Yes. Awesome. Let's go figure out what the... I know I said I hated this place, but we're going to see what the Solheim gate does. I got one of those. S7 gate access? Okay. What's S7 gate access? I'm gonna use that real quick. Yeah, I got data. But what do I do with said data? Haven Gate, Keynode. Alright, yeah, I think I'm done in here. I don't want to do that no more. Oh, I can only do so many. I didn't realize that. Interesting. Alright, well, let me go sell him some shit, dude. What? I got the Solheim data, though. No! I thought I got Solheim data. Oh, yo, what the fuck? Oh, I gotta, okay, I see you now. Damn it! I'm not giving no goddamn 3. They don't get a 3. What? A 2? You know what? I'm done. I'm done here. I'm done here. I'm going to, okay, hold on, wait. I do want to check out the ship real quick, you know what I'm saying? Hey, scrap item. What'd I get? Useful salvage to the right person. Alright, I think that's cool there. Oh. I forgot. No! Get me out of here! Buy some scrap. Most of what comes in from the starboard belt is corroded trash. Sometimes something valuable can be found among the salvage. Big stuff goes scrap allowance. Big stuff goes to the shipyard. The valuable stuff goes to the markets. They'll let you with crates, but not much more. I see, so they'll only let me do 3 of those. I'm gonna see if they'll let me help with offloading these containers if that does anything for me. Okay. There we go. Got a little crypto cryo for it. So I'm data. I'm gonna investigate the wreckage one more time, and I'll go sell him this data. Please! Dragos don't like me no more, dude. Please. Boom. There we go. I think I can probably finish up with Emphis too. Let me do that real quick. We're gonna have 2 bowls, bitch. We're gonna have 1 bowl, bitch. Have I hung out with them enough yet? No, I got 1 more. Okay, 1 more. I wish it was like a get like straight to home button, you know what I mean? Like just take me straight back to the crib, please. You know what? I think I can like kind of riff. I can riff all the way down. Gotta end my cycle, man. Get some of that good shit later. Like, no bad dreams, please. Solheim data, I think I need a 2. Let's go. More Solheim data. Bruh, where's it at? Ooh, I don't want to use that 4 just yet, though. Let me drop this Solheim data for him real quick. Ah. Boom! That's some good shit. Scoping the systems. Alright, more food for me. My friend. Emphis! Sleeper! Emphis calls out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He builds a handful of chopped mushroom. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his wok, the fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. What kind? Any kind. He pauses to drizzle something from a plastic bottle into the wok. But one of yours. He looks up at you. Nothing stolen. You pause. The spice is rich in your nostrils, and you think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Emphis. You look up at Emphis, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story. Something with some spice. You know what? The type of guy I'm gonna tell him about my dreams. All the sleepers, you tell Emphis, had dreams. Some were simple. Memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorm scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those gray, skeletal after images of systems and structures, of threads and patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares. They were reflections of reality, distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned back then to keep quiet about them, to let them flow through your mind like water. That was until now, until you arrived at this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids with every blink, and now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like smoke through air. You tell them that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps, you reason, it is just some side effect, or a particular quality of the frame you inhabit. But whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphis finishes cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper. He smiles. You are quite the storyteller. He eyes you, and you realize that he's trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Emphis passes you the meal he has cooked, and you take it gratefully. As you eat, he talks, a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the empty market, but my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you any longer. So, I will make a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind his stall. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think a couple of cycles ago. They said that across the gap, in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grown. Have you heard this? No? Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Emphas begins packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. He smiles. I'm sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. He sounds like this sounds like Optimus Prime. I feel like I'm just ripping voices from different like pop cultures and just slacking them onto these freaking genuine characters, dude. Agreed. Good, booms Emphas. Then I will wait for you to bring them. Emphas slides his walk away and straightens up. I'll prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market, the rich taste of Emphas food still lingering in your mouth. Stories for food, you think. A trade that seems more than fair. Oh man, he's gonna love these stories, dude. I don't know where to get these Giro caps, Giro caps, but guess we'll find that out later, won't we? Help Fang close leads, extract. We can do this one, see what else we got here. Well, I need to learn more about this this ship, though. Like, what's my time frame on the other guys versus his hate of me? Oh damn, there were more than I thought. Okay, there's specific ones that they're wanting me to do. I want to see if there's one that's like a 2 or something. There we go. That'll work. Oh, but it's the last Solheim. Let me do that one. Fuck. There we go. I think that's all of the Solheim ones. Oh. Hello? I was like, it's not letting me pick. As you enter the bay, Fang is nowhere to be seen. The banks of servers and machines blink out in the dark in staccato rhythms, unseeing eyes of the station's digital ghosts. Aw, hell yeah, here we go. Shitheads! Fang's voice echoes from behind a stack, followed by the hammer of a fist on a metal casing. These snaky shitheads. Who's snaky, buddy? Sleeper! Fang's smiling head pops out from behind a stack. Just the emulated consciousness. Oh, shit. Just the emulated consciousness I've been eager to see. Come back here. You pick your way between the thrumming stacks, trying not to trip on loose bundles of cables that blanket the dark floor. Fang is sat in front of some monitors mounted to a stack. Tell me, Sleeper, what do you see here? Fang waves at a monitor to his side, glowing with pale lists of information. Oh, fuck. You lean in closer, looking for the links in the data. The tables seem to be filled with personal information. Names, genders, dates, ID numbers, and all the markers of institutional records. Shitheads? Fang laughs. Maybe not all of them. But what kind of shitheads? I got you. Solheim. Bingo. He taps at the terminal. I pulled these from the old data you brought in. All employees of the Eye's original owners. And, he leans past you and scrolls the list down, this one. This is a snaky shithead. He stabs at the screen with a finger. The name reads Hardin Hurst. Friend of yours? Fang gives you a sideways look. Funny you should say that, Sleeper. He drags a stool out beside him and motions for you to sit. Just so happens to be a Hardin Hurst in Havenage. He waits for your reaction. In Havenage? damn, mommy, leave me alone. All right, that's it. He's right here on the station now. Fang leans back in his chair. Just think about it. Decades ago, Hardin worked on this station as a... Fang leans across to look at the monitor. Senior Strategic Operations Executive. Fang raises his eyebrows at you. Our Hardin was keeping the money coming in for Solheim. He defined Jesus Christ, priority growth initiatives by making sure the extractors they contracted out to were hooked into a system that outsourced all the risk and kept the profit. Good old Hardin shuttled thousands of Palladium Rush workers into an infrastructure, which meant that their cut of the work they did went straight back to Solheim. How do you know this? I grew up here, Sleeper. This is my history. I am a child of the collapse. Fang turns back to his screen, staring hard at the strings of code flickering by. Before I was born, my parents were Solheim contractors. They ate in Solheim canteens, worked in Solheim ships. They breathed Solheim air, and I slept in Solheim beds. That's not what he didn't say that, but that's it felt very Killmonger, so I got kind of into it. My bad. Fang's voice rises as he speaks, his hands fists on the terminal's edge. And the work that paid for that existence, the cycles of hard extraction out in the belt, Solheim took their cut. This was a company town, so to speak, and my parents were just another in the long line of freelance contractors willing to risk their lives for a shot at anything other than poverty. Disposable. This guy, stabbing at Hardin once again with his finger, strategized all that, did the sums, and then somehow, thousands and thousands of cycles later, is still going, still here, crawling in the walls like some shithead snake. He survived the revolution. But how? These guys, they were big time. There's a lot of money can get you if you're a company man. Fang relaxes a little. But how is Hardin still kicking? I really don't know. He turns to you and smiles. So, we're gonna find out. Hardin is now a big shot in the shipyards, just a few degrees back around the eye from here. Ben brings up a map of the lower eye. Oh, the shipyards. Yeah. Okay. Bro, I feel like I'm living here for real. I know these people, like, personally now. Fang's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Dragos is kind of my boss. He's like the uncle that you didn't really want to work with or live with, but he's actually kind of cool, low key. But he's getting on you, like you're getting on his nerves because you don't pay his bills. You just kind of live at his house and eat his food. You know, that kind of thing. Havenage might be born out of Erlin's revolutionary zeal, but a flat hierarchy is not. It is not. Hardin happened to float to the top. Fang zooms in on the far yards. Fang grimaces. The thing is, I don't have access to those systems. The shipyard crew is pretty paranoid, and they don't like anyone from systems digging around in their stuff. Plus, we need more than just the name of Solheim Executive. We need proof. Fang holds up a thumbnail-sized drive. That's where this little creation of mine comes in. I call it a ripper worm. He turns the drive between his fingers. It'll rip through any digital storage and spin out a silken thread of filtered data. This one is set on the scent of Hardinhurst. He hands it over. Getting into the compound might be tricky. Fang puts a hand on your shoulder. But you, however, have a particular knack for remote access. Fang grins. If you can extract yourself a Havenage cipher from a Havenage agent, they sometimes carry them among their data caches. You can crack open the command compound's network. You can crack open the compound's network and slot the worm in through any open port. You never even need to go near the shipyards. So, what do you say? You up for it? I got no questions. I hope that we're just building a life. We going out and doing shit today. I knew it. I knew you'd be happy to catch this snake. And don't worry, once we nail this guy, I'll start work on that tracker of yours. I haven't forgotten. Fang scratches at his chin. Anything the worm gets, it'll send it back here to me. There's something wrong here, and I aim to get to the rotten core of it. You leave Fang digging through data among the wires and machines of the old station. As you walk out, you try to manage the eye as it once was. Imagine the eye as it once was, a vast machine running smooth and strong, directed by people like Hardin. A vast Solheim-built machine into which thousands poured from the surrogate systems, looking for a new life. The hope of a better future, engineered to line someone else's pockets. It's an idea you are intimately familiar with. You think of Hardin still alive, still part of this place, and wonder if the past is ever truly past. Wow. tell you what. Let's go. Help Fang chases leads. Wait, so do I? Okay, help Fang chases. No, no. Okay, so I gotta hack one of theirs. Bring him some caps. I'll find those at some point. Investigate the wreckage. Let's get back to the wreckage because it's gonna take me 2 seconds to decipher one of those. So I got 6 here. Let's do that. Nice. Now I just need to see what I can do with this one. I guess I should really be checking over here. Give me something, man. Please, I need a little fix, man. Something to hold me over. God, was that so hard? Ah! A glimmer in the dark catches your eye. As the orb of Hunter's... Yeah, his name is just Hunter, I guess. As the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance, it is looking for you. My nigga, I'm hiding, because I ain't running from shit. I'm waiting for you. You slip down into the ghostly structures of the eye, a feeling like passing through a cloud as their data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye, closer now. That roving orb, wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you. It's that unpleasantly familiar way. It's waving threads, creating a cage. You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You are caught by whipping tendrils, and you feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing. Comes the scream from behind, but you are already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, disoriented, but safe. See, now my concern is I don't know how much the injection, the medicine, is actually going to heal me. I kind of want to wait to see how much it does. I mean, it did about half, so I think I can go pretty far without having to do all that. And then as for the Haven Gate, he told me to do a Haven Gate, but I mean, is that a Haven Gate? Oh, that's the Yataghan Gate that we've already done. Anyway, no, there's no one. Oh, I see. So Hunter comes around. Ow! Input 1. Cipher? Okay, so I don't have one of those. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. But I think that is going to be it for this one. I'm about tuckered out at this moment. And we will see what fuck me, dude. We'll see what we can do next episode. I like this game. I miss this game. I didn't make it this far last time. I'm glad we did this. Like an hour and a half. Wasn't bad at all. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. And I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Later.